decided that, hey, I have my kids here this morning. I'm a little disheveled. I didn't get to meditate. Only have 1 cup of coffee. Could have made a lot of excuses as to not to come up here, right? And a lot of times in life we do that. We don't feel fully prepared, don't feel fully ready, and so we say no. What I want to tell you is that if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. And when it comes to speaking to young people, I am always ready to speak to young people. So I'm going to tell you what I told my class. I'm just going to keep it very real with you because that's what I do. I feel really guilty about the world that we have given you. I feel really guilty about the way that things are right now. And I feel guilty that we don't give you enough opportunities to talk about it, to process it, or to honor any feelings that you might have about what's happening right now. Do you guys, so shake your head if you know what I'm talking about. All right, I'll let you hear me, right? So on behalf of myself and every other adult, I want to say I'm sorry. Because I would have wanted you to have a better world. However, there is always opportunity in every situation. And so there is a ton of opportunity currently for you to do what? Change the world. Change the world. Part of what people who don't want to see you empowered, if they want you to believe, is that you don't have what it takes to change the world. And I am really a history teacher. I taught English here, but I'm really a history teacher. And what I will tell you, and what you'll know if you study history, is that some of the most powerful movements have always come from the young people. Always. And it's because you guys still have the ideals, the values, the humanitarian heart that allows you to dream of something better. So you might be at your schools or at your homes or in different places where maybe you're not getting the message that you matter. Maybe you're not even getting the message that you're a true American. Some of us aren't even getting the message that we're really human. And that's part of the brainwashing, is that as long as we as a collective group believe that we are not powerful enough to make change, then change is not going to happen. So I'm going to tell you what I told my class, the poem that they had to memorize, is that you are powerful beyond measure. That the reality is that if all of us got together and we really were to step out of our comfort zone and let our true nature shine, there's enough power in this room to cure cancer. There's enough power in this room to figure out a fair immigration policy. There's enough power in this room to have a dialogue between police officers and communities where we feel safe. There's enough power in this room where women don't have to deal with sexual harassment. There's enough power in this room where you as young people can get an education that you really value, that's meaningful to you. But as long as we are playing small and we're caught up in I'm insecure, I'm not enough, that's never gonna come forth. So I talked briefly to Neha before she did her performance, because she was feeling a little, I hope it's okay if I say this wrong, I talked briefly to her. She was feeling a little bit nervous before she came up here. I was feeling a little bit nervous before I came up here. And what I told her is that when you have a message to deliver, you have to get over yourself. I can't get caught up in, oh, I don't really feel like creating this dress, or I didn't get to put my foundation on today, or I didn't get to meditate. I can't get caught up in that. What I'm seeing is I have an opportunity to talk to about 100 young people. Each one of you could go out and do your different thing where you change the world, and I think about the impact of my words. That's more important than any insecurity I have as I'm standing on this stage. You feel me on that? If all of you go out and after this you go make your impact in society, that's far more important to me than do I look chubby in this dress. You feel me? So when you guys are doing your thing, whatever your thing is, I need you to get out of any insecurity that might come up for you. Think about somebody you admire. So for me, it might be like Steph Curry, Michelle Obama. If they were busy playing small, then wouldn't be Steph Curry. It wouldn't be Michelle Obama, right? So the same thing is true of you. Whoever you are, you have a universe does not create anything it does not need. If you were created, you are needed. And as long as you are holding back and keeping everything within, the world is not getting what it needs. So whether you were in my class or not, whether I see you again or not, all of us have a responsibility to make our difference in this world. Because as you can see, if you don't do it, you think Trump is? You think Trump is? So if you don't do it, who's gonna do it? If it's not you, then who? Right? If it's not you, then who? So when it's your time to step up, I don't care if you have 5 minutes to prepare your speech. I don't care if you feel chubby in your dress. I don't feel like you didn't get to meditate before you came. When it's your time to step up, step up. Feel me? All right, I like that. I'm gonna say step, you're gonna say up. Step